So if we're going to add fractions with a different denominator, so cross multiply and multiply the denominator.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Math-matic TV. So for today, let's continue our topic about fractions. So last time we subtract fractions with the same denominator. Also we multiply and divide fractions. So for today, we're going to add and subtract fractions also, but with a different denominator. So if you're just beginning in fractions, so the formula you may use is A over B minus C over D is equal to AD minus BC over BD. So if you're going to subtract fractions with different denominator, use this formula. This is very helpful if you're just a beginner. In the second one, if you're going to add fractions, use this formula. So A over B plus C over D is equal to AD plus BC over BD. So use this formula if you're going to add fractions with different denominator. Now, let's try some problem and apply this formula. So for subtracting fractions with different denominator, so let's try some example and apply this formula. So for the example number 1, 3/4 minus 1/2. So just follow this formula, which is AD. So A is 3 and D is 2. So AD means 3 times 2 or A times D. So 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Then minus BC. So B is 4 and C is 1. So 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Then just multiply the denominator, which is BD. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Now let's simplify this. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 over 8. So 2 over 8, we can simplify that into 1/4, dividing by 2. So now let's proceed to the second example. Anyway, this is the final answer for the problem 3/4 minus 1/2. Okay, for the second example, let's say 3/5 minus 1/3. So again, follow this formula. So AD is 3 times 3, 9. Minus 1 times 5, still 5. Over 5 times 3 is equal to 15. Now 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Then over 15. So this is the final answer for the problem 3/5 minus 1/3. Now let's proceed to the last example for subtracting fractions. So for the last example, let's subtract 10/11 minus 5/6. So AD is 10 and 6. So 10 times 6 is equal to 60. Then minus 11 times 5 is equal to 55. Over 11 times 6 is equal to, so 10 times 6 is equal to 60. Therefore, 11 times 6 is equal to 66. So now let's simplify this. 60 minus 55 is equal to 5. Then just copy the denominator, which is 66. So this is the final answer for the problem 10/11 minus 5/6. Now let's proceed to the adding fractions with a different denominator. So if we're going to add fractions with a different denominator, so cross multiply and multiply the denominator. So let's try some problem. For the problem number 1, let's add 3/4 plus 1/2. So the same problem here, but we're just adding here. So AD is equal to 3 and 2. So 3 and 2, or 3 times 2 is equal to 6. And 4 times 1 is equal to still 4. Over 4 times 2, which is 8. Now, this is equal to 6 plus 4, 10 over 8. Actually, you can simplify this into 1 and 2 over 8. We can convert this into a mixed fractions, but this is still correct in improper fraction form. So let's proceed to the second example. For the second example is 3/5 plus 1/3. So this is equal to 3 times 3, 9. Then plus 5 times 1, which is still 5, over 5 times 3, which is equal to 15. So 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Then just copy the denominator. So hence the answer is equal to 14 over 15. Okay, let's proceed to the last example. So for the last example, 10 over 11 minus 5 over 6. So 10 times 6 is equal to 60, plus 11 times 5 is equal to 55, over 11 times 6, which is 66. Hence this is equal to 60 plus 55 is equal to 115. 115 over 66. Hence this is the answer. Alright, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please share your thoughts about it by commenting below. And if you learned something today, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see the other videos, link in the description below. And please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Stay tuned and see you on my next video. Thanks and God bless.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.